Hello everyone. It's that time of year again. Now, top 5 worst films of 2015. I couldn't exactly do a 10, but you know what? It doesn't matter. Top 5. I didn't see so many bad ones this year, so I was like, you know what? Not top 10, just top 5. One honourable mention I have. Actually, no, before I tell you my honourable mentions, I'm just going to say this movie. None of these movies were really crap. Actually, no, a couple of them were pretty crap. But most of these movies weren't so bad. They weren't terrible. I wasn't walking out of them going, what did I just watch? I was pretty much walking out of these movies going, not very good, but they're okay. But anyway, let's get into this list. Now, one honourable mention I have. I'm not going to do a top 6, alright? I'm doing a top 5 or a top 10. It's top 5. I'm giving you one honourable mention. Now, it's a movie I saw in about somewhere in Feb. Maybe like February. I have no clue when I saw it. I watched it, I gave it like a 7.4, I think it was 7.4 on my YouTube page. I regret that very much after seeing it again, 6.1, and it is now 50 Shades of Grey. Now, this movie wasn't good, and I know it was okay, but lots of people were, you're 11 years old, buddy. Why are you watching this movie? Because I'm a movie critic. I was interested. I was curious to see how this movie would turn out. Not a movie critic, but more of a reviewer. Every kind of movie is my cup of tea. That's how much of a movie buff I am. So 50 Shades of Grey, you're my number 6. I didn't find this movie great at all, but it was okay. It had some interesting elements, but for the most part, yeah, it's my number 6. But no, it's not number 6. It's an honourable mention. It's an honourable mention. Number 5 is a sequel to a movie that I thought was absolutely terrible. I hated the first one. It's one of the worst films I've ever seen. I actually had a bit of hope for it, but no, it's one of the worst films I've ever seen. There's a 3 coming out in like May or March. I have no idea. It's going to be boring, but right now we're speaking about number 2, Insurgent. Alright. Divergent, I hated it so much. I thought it was terrible. So I just had to check this one out, and I did not like it. It was okay. Way better than Divergent. I reckon they learned off their mistakes. Allegiant might be okay. Actually looks alright. But just remember, that's exactly what I thought when I saw the Divergent trailer for the first time. So, you know. But no, Insurgent was okay. It wasn't... Alright, now, number 4 is a movie that, it was a movie that went for about 2 hours and 20 minutes, but had to be cut down about 45 minutes, and then got terrible reviews. Then the director put a tweet out, whatever, and wrote, there was like a 2.5-hour version of this film. You guys would have loved it. It would have got great reviews, and yeah, it would have been awesome. But you're probably not going to see it. So yeah, the movie's Fantastic Four. Fantastic. The movie wasn't good. You can even look it up. Like Josh Trank, who's the director, actually made a version of the film that went for about 2 hours and 20 minutes. But then the Fox demanded reshoots, so they reshot. And it ended up being a complete disaster. It's 4.3 out of 10 on IMDb. Josh Trank is never going to make a comic book movie again, according to IMDb trivia. So I'm happy he isn't. So it wasn't good. I liked Chronicle. I actually did like Chronicle. I found it interesting. I found it kind of cool, you know, with how it looked really realistic. I forgot if it was found footage. Was it found footage? I don't know. Tell me in the comments. But no, this one wasn't so good. I wasn't a big fan of... I especially wasn't a fan of, what do you call it? What's his name? The Ben Grimm guy. He's a big fat rock guy. I have no idea. I've forgotten his name because it's Big Red Rock. I'm going to call him Big Red rock. But no, just wasn't a big fan of him. Wasn't a big fan of Doctor Doom. I found the movie boring. The fight scene at the end, right? Like there was a fight. At the end there was a big end fight, and I was like, no, this isn't the end fight. This movie's only gone for 10 minutes. It's finished. It's all leading up to one great movie, and nothing. There's nothing there. They just stop it when it's about to get to the great part. But the sequel might be good. I'll definitely check out Fantastic 2. And yeah, Fantastic 4 is my number 4. Number 3 is a movie that got so much great reviews. It's like the 90th best movie on IMDb, about 8.6, 8.5 out of 10. But I personally didn't like it. Now, I might watch this movie again when I'm older and really love it because, but just remember, it is a kid's movie, so I just didn't like it. Inside Out is a movie that I wasn't a big fan of. I'm going to watch it again, definitely, in the next few weeks. And I'm going to see if I watched a bit of it at my friend's house because, my friend's house, there's like 2-year-old kids there. So they put it on, and I was watching a few. I was playing basketball outside or on the trampoline, whatever. I was coming in from time to time watching a bit of it. Kind of grew on me, even though I was only watching about 2 seconds of it. So I might check it out again and see how it is. But from what I saw at the movies, I wasn't a big fan of it. The short film Lava is better than the actual Inside Out movie. If you don't know, Lava is a short film that plays before Inside Out. It happens like every cinema. I don't know. But no, this movie wasn't a big fan of it. Could have been way better. But no, apparently it got great reviews, so I'm happy that you guys liked it if you did. And I wasn't a big fan of it. Sadness is a pain in the neck. Number 2, we get into the final 2. Number 2 is a movie that I thought was... I told you, the last couple movies are crap. It was a crap movie. Hugh Jackman's Black Panther. Oh! Pan is a crap movie. It's the definition of a crap movie. Actually, no, it's the second definition of a crap movie. The first, my number 1 is a big time definition of a crap movie. This movie, the guy who's playing Peter I would have done a better job. He's bad, man. He's trying his best. Hugh Jackman is the best part about this movie, and he's still only okay. Seriously, this movie was completely crap. They're singing Nirvana at Buddy Neverland. This movie is so forgettable. It is so forgettable. I did not enjoy this one. I was walking to go to the toilet because I just needed to. I was walking out, like it was like half an hour through and I needed to go to the bathroom. I was walking out and I fell over. You know why I fell over? Because I was thinking about this movie. It was just, it's made me fall over, I guess. It's just crap. Number 1. Okay, we are down to my number 1. Now, when I saw this, I went to go see this movie just to see it, alright? It had lots of session times in my local theatre, lots and lots, and I was thinking, that must mean it's good. Spectre had lots of session times, and I like that movie, so it must be a good movie. Nah, it's one of the worst films ever. I told you at the start, these films weren't exactly the worst films ever. This one is definition of just bullshit. Number 1 is Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 2. Now, I understand that just lots and lots of people like this movie. Like, I understand that lots and lots of people like this movie. Like, and I get that. I get that a lot. And you know why? Because you're big fans of the Hunger Games, and I am not. I did not like a single one of these Hunger Games movies. I only thought Catching Fire was okay. The rest was... this movie is just one of the worst stink boxes ever. It stinks. I'm stamping this movie. It stinks. Woody Harrelson is not in this movie like a bit. I reckon that if he was in it more, I would have given it a higher rating because he's in it for about 2 seconds, right? And when he's in it for the 2 seconds he's in it for, he was funny, he was great, but we just needed more of him. Katniss as Jennifer Lawrence, I can't wait to see her in Joy, which I am in a couple of weeks, just so I can, she can change in my mind, because right now in my mind she is a boring, shallow, no emotion Katniss, who is just it's creepy. She has no emotion. The only time she has emotion is when she's crying. It bored me half to death. This movie was a pile of garbage. That's why my number 1 is Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 2. Do not see it. I think it's still in theaters. So, they just finished, actually. Just finished. Anyway, that doesn't matter because it's not in theaters anymore. Thank God. Thank you for watching this video, everyone. Yeah, so I know you guys have been waiting for a long time for this video if you watch my channel because, you know, a bit late, but better late than never. Hope you enjoyed the video. Bye. Peace out.